Alright, we're taking off the crank dampener on a small block Chevy engine. The first thing we're going to do is take the crank dampener bolt out. I suggest an impact gun for this, but if you have really strong fingers like me, you can just turn it out. We've got the crank dampener bolt out. Now we need the correct puller to take this dampener off. This is our crank dampener puller. You may also hear this referred to as a steering wheel puller. This case says master bolt grip set in our tool room. But this is what the tool looks like. We need to find the correct bolts that are going to thread into these holes right here. In the case of this engine, they're 3/8 24 bolts. That means they're 3/8 in diameter. There's 24 threads per inch. You're going to have to pay attention and learn how to size bolts if you want to figure out how to do stuff like that. So the next thing we're going to do is set this puller up on the dampener so we can pull the dampener off. We got our dampener puller. It's bolted up to our crank dampener. We got 3 bolts holding it on. It's important that these 3 bolts are all in, more than a couple threads. You want them engaged into the dampener and that they're all in the same amount. You can see from the side how we have our puller bolted to our dampener. This is important that all these bolts be threaded in equal amounts. That's going to allow us to pull the dampener straight off rather than at an angle. I don't get a tape measure when I normally do this, but if you take a look, we're at 7/8 spacing away from the dampener here, 7/8 here. We're also 7/8 right here. This is what not to do. If I see anybody doing this, I'll let you know that it's not going to work out. But you can see that if we're pulling with this puller, we're not going to pull straight off. It's turned at an angle. It's going to end up bending these screws rather than pulling the dampener off. We're going to be pulling the crank dampener off of the crank. We have a dampener off so you can see what it looks like here. We need to use a tool. This threaded rod is going to press against the crank. What you're going to notice is a small chamfered edge in here. We got to select the right button. It's going to push against that, but hold it off so it doesn't wreck the threads underneath. This is the tool that we're going to use. We've got our tool mounted square ready to put the threaded rod in the tool. I'm going to thread this rod in until the rod contacts the crankshaft. Then I'm going to continue to turn the threaded rod until it pulls the dampener off.